Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good evening, everybody. Today we are continuing with the series of the Eightfold Path. Today we came to the fifth path, which is mean right livelihood, sammā-ājīva. This means the right way of working, how you earn your money, how you earn your life, okay? Because if you say sammā-ājīva about monk, it's not about how you earn your money or this, but still you have, it's considered to be what you are doing, it's still work, okay? So this fifth path, it's connected to the fourth and the third path, which is the right speech on the third, and fourth is right actions. And three of them, there are three of these subjects, right speech, right actions, and right livelihood, they are collecting the what we call sila. Sila is the base of the triangle. And this is something like triangle, then the base is purity of the mind. When you have purity of the mind, you don't have restlessness, or your restlessness is getting less because you don't have to regret so much. In the same time, you can be happy about things you have done. So it's bringing you the ability to concentrate. It's bringing you peaceful in the mind. You don't need to fight with many people, or it's less and less. So then what happens is that you have the ability to develop mindfulness and concentration. Effort, mindfulness, and concentration. This is the second things which is on the development. This is the concentrations part. Concentrations of mindfulness and concentration, mindfulness and concentrations together, bringing us the wisdom, panya, which is let's say the next step. But in the Eightfold Path, our aim is the purification of the mind. It's to overcome the kilesa, to clean our mind, and to go to nirvana, super mundane. That's whatever we are doing about when we use the Eightfold Path, actually our aim is not to be happy in the next life or to get angels or whatever, or a lot of money and this. The idea of this is to develop the mind. So to purify, this means to overcome suffering, okay? So this is even here, our work is giving us the service for this. For ordinary people, it's obviously that it is a life of working normally, but what is about the monk? What is the right livelihood for monk? Monks actually, they are also working. One time the Buddha, he went for alms giving, and he stand in the front of one Brahmin, and the Brahmin attacked him. He said, "Oh, you go away, I'm working, you are not working, you go away." He chased him away. He said to the Buddha, he told the Buddha that because he just harvest, and he consider, I harvest my things, I have the machine, I have everything, and I use it to work and to get a lot of food or whatever. And the Buddha is just a samanera, which is not working. So the Buddha, he said to him, I'm also working. So the Brahmin, he said to the Buddha, I don't see any machine, I don't see any things that you don't cut your food, your fruits. So the Buddha said to him, my concentration is this and this, my mindfulness is this and this, my effort is my petrol, whatever. And then the man, he was hearing these things, he said, wow, something like the Buddha, he cut the fruit of their real happiness. So this moment, the Brahmin, he was so surprised from the answer. He said, come, take how much food you want. So the Buddha said, I'm sorry, I'm not taking food out of argue. I don't have to convince anyone to give me food. Tomorrow is a new day. So for today, I cannot receive your food. Whatever, tomorrow I don't block you to the merit, but now I have to convince you that I reserve to food. So I'm not going, this will not be good food for me to take. So, and the Buddha turn and go away. So this is about the monk. And then, like I said, also ordinary people, and of course, this is the habit, or let's say the characteristics of Sotapan, that whatever he will do, it will be for nirvana. He will grow his children for nirvana. He will be with his wife for nirvana. He will do everything satisfied and happy about it for nirvana. So also if he will go to work, he will don't go to work to be rich. He go to do it for nirvana, because he have to collect merit. He have to overcome any kind of bad karma that he have. He have to collect good karma. So he consider about this. So his aim for every actions by body, speech, and mind, include working, it will be for serving this aim. That's why. Okay. So and then the Buddha said that to earn good money or right work, first you have to consider that you don't waste too much. So if you want to spend something to buy for yourself food or clothing and this, you have to consider that your waste or whatever you spend, it will be less than what you earn. So if you calculate how much all the time, the incoming should be more than the outgoing. And then you will not be all the time under overdraft, under problem. Okay? So this is also the Buddha one time he mentioned this kind of things. The opposite from right livelihood, it's or samyag-ājīva, it means Majjhima. It's wrong livelihood, which I'm going to talk what is wrong livelihood in this case. And the Buddha said in one sutta that when you change from wrong livelihood into right livelihood, or you stop doing bad things, you stop doing wrong livelihood, and you change, you prevent yourself from working in the bad things, this is already considered to be right livelihood. Okay, already this is one action of right livelihood. This means the changing or stopping doing bad. So the basic things for right livelihood is the 5 precepts. No killing, no stealing, no bad sex, no wrong speech, and no drugs and alcohol. And the Buddha mentioned 5 things like this. Now I'm going to mention these 5, but I will add some other things that also is considered to be like a right livelihood or wrong livelihood. So the one thing which is right livelihood is or wrong livelihood. This is not to use killing. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. No, it means not to use to sell or to deal with weapon. So it means not to sell the weapon or not to produce weapon, or not to give service, for example, hunters or also soldiers that have to kill someone. It will be some kind of bad karma that will reflect on them. Okay, I'm not talking about hunter that get, or someone that killer that they get money for this. Okay, some people working with it like a mafia or whatever, so they get money to kill someone else. So all this use of the weapon, this is one thing which is wrong. Another thing is dealing or selling animals, human being, like a slavery or worker, okay, using worker or a prostitute, okay. So this is the second thing which is considered to be not good. The third is dealing with meat, like butchery or whatever. People, they buy the meat to sell it, or fish or anything like this. So this is another things that considered to be bad things. And the next is dealing with poison. Some people, they are, even the agriculture, they're using the make spritz on the garden, all these things. They actually destroying themselves. Many of them, they're getting cancer. They even don't know, or maybe some kind of other sickness. And they don't understand that this is coming because they are poisoning the garden. They're killing a lot of animals. Even they want to grow up actually vegetables and things like this, but they poison themselves. Yeah. So other ways to sell poison, to deal with poison. Next things, it's dealing or selling or whatever with the intoxicating, like drugs, alcohol. Actually, you can be very millionaire, in America or in Thailand, I think, or this kind of countries. People, they are dealing drugs, they're selling drugs, or they became, like I said, mafia or whatever. Because why? The mafia want to control a lot of money. So they're attracted to these kind of things. So this is considered to be bad things. Yeah, I know one time when I was in Wat Lampong, in Thailand, I was still not a monk. I was just lay person practicing, and the two couples, the woman, the girlfriend, or the wife, she was the wife and the husband, and they was very young. And he was American, and she was a Thai woman. Somehow they liked me very much. Even I was just ordinary. Maybe they attracted. How come this man come from Israel and he liked very much the Buddhism? So they became very close to me. And then I noticed that actually what they're working, the family, they are dealing with alcohol. They're producing alcohol for Thailand. I don't know what kind of company it is. But anyway, what the funny, the husband is from America, but he used to drink a lot of alcohol. He addicted to the alcohol. So I said to myself, wow, what kind of karma is it? That in one side, the family is selling alcohol, but now she married even from America, but he's addicted to the alcohol. So there's something like coming back to that. Okay, so another one thinks it's gambling. Okay, when we are working in company that is making the gambling, or we are ourselves going and trying to gamble and to get a lot of money from this, it create a lot of suffering also. And people, they drop down with this, or either interest or taking too much profit. You give money, you're lending to others, and then you get a lot of profit, or you're cheating them or whatever, taking a lot of money back. So this is also bad things, okay? Something like you betray the people or push them, or even you give them money, you say, I can help you. Now I give you the service. You get a lot of money, maybe you buy for yourself a house. But then I take too much tax or something. Or the interest, it will be too much. Okay, so this is also considered to be not good. And then the Buddha say in one sutta, there is one sutta that's the actor in the stage, in the like movie or something like this. He come and ask the Buddha, what do you think? Well, I heard that if I will be actor, I'm actor, okay? I'm playing games, or I saw some, I don't know, movie or whatever, and make the people funny, imitate my life. So the Buddha, he said to the Buddha, what do you think? I heard that if I do this, when I die, I will be some kind of angels in the funny place. So the Buddha said to them, please don't ask me this question. Don't ask me this question. So he asked again. Oh, I heard it because I'm playing in the show and I make people happy. So then this will be, I imitate the life or whatever. So then this will bring me good future, and I will reborn in the funny place, people happy, like a ghost, not ghost, angels, which is making fun. Second time Buddha said, don't ask me. Then the third time he asked. So the Buddha said, I see you, I cannot stop you to ask me these questions. So then the Buddha said, if someone, human being normally have a lot of greed, anger, delusion. When they see someone play game, they're also influenced. It's increasing the greed, anger, delusion to them. So what? This is influence them in the bad way. And the actor also himself is getting into the better. What do you expect from this? what do you think that you will get into this if you don't coming with good intention to teach Dharma or to build the people, but just make them stupid and like a drunk people? So the Buddha say they will fall into the hell, which is there. The funny people is there, something like this. The funny hell, okay, which is suffering. But if these actors they do these things, and they also believe that actually they are going to be angels, so they also have delusion in this mind. So it means that they can be even animals. So either animals into the and the same things the Buddha say to the soldier. One time, one soldier came, he was proud. He said, if I will die in the army, I go to fight, and someone will come and kill me. So when I will go in the same time, the Buddha said, please don't ask me this question. Yeah. And then second time, third time he asked. And then the Buddha told them, if someone is dying, he actually what he wanted to do, he have the aim to kill the other person, the enemy. So in this mind, in the moment that he was dying, he have the intention, I'm going to destroy life of someone. So he will fall to the hell of the soldier, let's say like this, okay, of the fighters. But if someone is also believe I'm going to be in the heaven, so he also have delusion there. So in this moment, he either fall to the hell, either fall to the animals. Okay, so this is about right livelihood, and how we take actions. In this case, about killing and about fighting. Because normally we talk about killing, stealing, and all these things. But if we talk about, like I say, actor on the stage, okay, it's very important the intention in the mind, because what is making the actions, it's not that I'm just making jokes, okay? It's what is my intention when I'm doing the joke. So if I go to make action in the stage or movie and I want to teach the people Dharma, this is my way, this is my talent, this is what I know to do. So in this way I can teach people and attract them to listen to the Dharma on the movie way, okay, or what they like to do. So because it's intention, so then it will be good actions, okay? So if we talk about right livelihood, it should be with standard. When we are going to work, any things, it doesn't matter what. I'm an electrician, I was an electrician also. Or some people, I don't know, maybe they working in the wood, okay? Or they do, many people in the Dhammacari, they're coming to use their talent for the work to build Dhammacari. So this is mean they are using the talent and the work in special standard. And what is the special standard? It should be, for example, it should be legal. Okay, if you do some work which is illegal, it's not good work. Okay, it should be in the peaceful way. It should be in the fair way. Okay, not betrayed or something like this. Should be honesty, with honest. Okay, not tricky, not to trick, not to. Let's say what we have more, not to cheat people when you're working, not to betray people, not to insult, not to put down other people. Okay, like if I can, maybe I will be actor, but then I joke about other people. Okay, or maybe in the newspaper or anyway, my work, and then I can put down other people. Okay, not to use any tricks. Okay, not to use others, animals or human beings, like we say, not to use violence. So you see, this is very important, the intention in the mind while I'm doing it. Not to use tricks. Okay. What we have more? Not to use strategy. Something like I want to trick someone, so I go in the strategy that I will attack people or hurt them or something like the mind is not pure. Okay, play games. So all these things, actually, what these kind of actions, why is this problem or suffering problematic? Because it brings suffering to others and to ourselves. Not because I'm doing it. This is not about sentiment. Nothing here about sentiment. This is not nice to do. It's not polite to do. It's because the end is that we are ourselves, we will suffer because of this. And also the other people will suffer, or other sentient beings, even animals or whatever. Okay? Work or right livelihood can be in three ways. What we can act or what we can think or speak or act can be to three directions. First, it's about actions, acting. For example, how I'm working. I'm working for in my job. I have to be loyalty to the job. Okay, I have to give devotion. Okay, I have to diligent, not to be lazy, not to spend time. Okay, I say okay, I don't care. I just spend my time and then let the time work and go away, and not to cheat. Not to come to the owner and to declare, oh, I work this and these times, but actually I work less time. So I cheat him, something like this. Okay? So all these things, it's about actions, how I'm acting. Another things that the wrong livelihood can come, it's to people. For example, to cheat the colleague, to cheat the customer, to cheat the boss. This is something like I'm acting through other people that I'm working with or I associate. To give honor to the people, for example, to my colleague or to the customers, you talk to them nice. Okay, but also the boss have to, it's not only we are the worker have to act like this, the boss also some kind of work, he himself working, so he also have to, for example, he have to respect the worker. Okay, same like the worker have to respect the owner. He should not use them. He should not give them a work that they cannot do it. Maybe he will ask them to do some job they're not capable to do. Every sometime you have to reward them. You can give them some kind of tip about what they've done. You should not put them too much work. Hours. You must work more hours. You must push them to work more than what their ability or whatever. Normally people, they work 8 hours a day. So sometimes if you don't work, I will throw you away from the work. Okay, so this is also should not. You have to promote them. Every sometimes they say, okay, now I give you promotion. I give you, you can do more. You know more. There you have to give compliment to the worker. Even use the speech. Oh, very good, number one. Something satisfied me. Not only to shout and to domain, I want to do this and want to do that. Okay, you should not make differentiation or discrimination between the people. Every sometimes have to give some present. Maybe holiday, vacation, bonus. Maybe if you're the company success, the boss have to give a bonus in the right time. Okay? The colleague, the people working together, they have to compliment to each other, not to jealous and to attack on each other, only to give some commending, oh, you should not do this. You should also give compliment when the other person doing good. Should work samaki together. And then many times people know something, and what they're doing, they're hiding. They don't want to share. Something I don't give you my advice, so otherwise you go higher than me, or everybody think you did it better. So I keep the secret to myself, even I know. So this is also something that should not be done. You see all these things, the Buddha talk about it. And then the third things, it's about tools, about things, object, which we start, people have some machine, maybe you have some tool, I don't know, screwdriver or machine, electric machine, and you misuse it, you break it, you destroy it, okay? Or if you are advertisements, or you are telling lies, you're cheating. So you have to advertise with or publish what you have, honesty, not to exaggerate, to say something which is not true, or the quality is not exact. So you just, you have very good things, you have wonderful things and this, but actually it's just a medium. It's maybe function, but not all the time function. And then you say, then my things I'm going to sell, it's too much. Some people, they trust it, and then they see it's actually not working. Many times you buy glue, and then this glue is not function like they say about it. Okay, so and then if we talk about things, people sometimes stealing from the work, even going and making copying machine. Nobody give you permission, but why you are making copy? You need you have some document for I don't know, for the government. So you bring to the work. In the work there is a copy machine. I can use it. Nobody give you permission. Or maybe you take some, I don't know, things that belong to the work. You take to yourself. I need it in my home, in the work anyway. There is a lot. So people stealing, okay, or whatever, they take it, misuse it. People wasting. Sometimes you need, maybe you want to cut the wood or papers or whatever, and then you just waste it, throw it away, I don't care. So litters, a lot of litter, a lot of rubbish. So, but actually that's lost for the company. Why you don't cut exactly how much you need or whatever, you keep it. For yourself, probably you don't do it. So why to do it in the company? So all these things, it's influence on the wrong way of attitude in the work. So this is also considered to be a wrong livelihood. Okay, how are you acting in the work? Maybe taking this the prices, bringing prices high, or maybe the misusing. For example, I give you example in Israel, actual things. You want to buy milk, very difficult to buy milk. The company, actually the cow in Israel bringing a lot of milk. But what the company is doing? They are producing other things. Why? Because the government gives subsidy. Well, it means they don't let the company to sell too expensive the milk. So what they do? They don't produce milk. So the people have to buy rice milk, or I don't know, other kind of milk, soya. So this is no problem. They sell a lot, very expensive. So now you go to the shop, very difficult to find milk. So very funny what they're doing, all these big companies. So they are using the misuse or using wrongly the customers. Okay. Also, sometimes the people make discrimination. One kind of group of people, or maybe religious people or whatever, for them they give less price than others. This also will be wrong for the owner of the company. So if somehow we concluded, then we say that right livelihood, this is something like reducing the reason or that we are working is to reduce our suffering and other people's suffering. Okay, work should not be harmful. It should be useful to ourselves and to others. Justice should be in justice, and by sila, by the precept, by morality. Okay. Also, not only morality according to the 5 precepts, also to the law. It means that, for example, if you say, okay, I will drive fast. This is not about the sila, but you break the law of the country. So this is some people, many people, they say you want to order them to make for you work. They say, if you don't want to receipt, then we reduce the price. but actually what you cheating the tax. So this is also wrong livelihood. But people don't understand it. They think, if I cheat the tax, I get more money, and nobody know. It's between us, something between the customer and the one that gives the service. But actually, both of them cheating in this moment. Okay, and this will harm at least the worker. Okay, should be honest, should be open, without hiding. Okay, clear. Without discrimination, we say, should be kind. For example, someone you are giving service by telephone and people call to you, you have to be kind to the people and talk nice. You don't say, come on, finish talking. One man, I called him, he said, I asked him some questions. He said, in this time I can buy Mercedes-Benz. I said, come on, what do you mean? But you joke about me. I just ask you about like a technical question about this machine, what I want to buy. And you joke about me that you can buy I trouble you. So this is not nice to talk like this. But this is probably my karma. Okay, this is not about him. It's I receive these things. It means this is my karma to receive it. But he produced bad karma. Okay, but he act like this. And what is all these things giving? It means that when we are acting in this way, we are capable by our work to reduce the greed, anger, delusion from the mind. In the same time, we producing merit and we producing good karma. When we are developing good karma, we are developing merit. We are doing jobs which is reducing the greed, anger, delusion. For example, you go be teacher, for example, or people, they are a nurse or doctor, or they are saving life. Every time they're teaching, they're giving education, they are giving medicine to people. So they are producing good karma. So they are not only earning money, of course they have to earn money to get money for living. Maybe they can be rich even, okay? But what they're doing every day, they do good actions and do good speech. It means that they are producing good karma day by day. So what is the aim? It's not about to go to eat. It's not about to live. It's about to produce good karma for not to be angels. Like I said, not to this life for nirvana, to accumulate the faculties of the eightfold path. So we produce merit. Our aim is at the end to overcome any kind of suffering. This not will come when we will be angels or we will be rich or beautiful or respectable, but when we will work on our own mind, which is cleaning the mind by the meditation. So the end of it is overcome any kind of suffering. Visuddhi, which is Visuddhi of purification, nirvana of the mind. Okay, so this is about the right livelihood that in different way how the Buddha talk about this in different sutta and he mentioned. Any questions?
I have a question. Yeah, there are a lot of bad governments in the world, and they have bad laws, and the people they are suffering in those countries, and uh, when I live in such a country, I think it's not good to do what those governments laws they make. Because yes, I would not do that, and then I do bad karma for me.
It depends. I tell you something. It depends. If the government tell you you have two let's say law, okay, or two kinds of precepts. You have the precept of the 5 precepts: killing, stealing, wrong sex, wrong speech, and intoxicating. Yes. This is Dharma. This is higher than the country. But if suppose the government tell you something, it's not logic, it's injustice. You have to pay too much tax. Okay? Now, this is not about the law of the Dharma, but this is the law of the country. And this is obviously not right. Okay? If the government tell you kill, you should not kill. Then better go jail and don't kill. If the government tell you better steal, better you go to the jail, or they kill you, but you will not kill, or you go another country, but don't steal. They tell you commit adultery, you don't do it. You can go against them. They put you in the jail, they kill you, they torture you, the whatever. Okay? They tell you to tell lie. They tell you to start to take drugs and alcohol. This you should, if according to the Dharma is higher. But if they tell you you should pay too much tax, this is not about these 5. And why they tell you like this? Because it's the same things that you need to walk on the fields or maybe in the forest, and then this forest have very strong windy, and then a lot of bricks from the tree fell to the head. And why you are there? Because of your karma. There is an earthquake. I don't blame anyone. I don't say the earthquake is wrong and I have to go another country. If I have tsunami, I don't say, oh, but this tsunami not good country. Why? Because I don't consider tsunami have someone. But if I have to pay too much tax, suddenly the government is there, someone. If I have to, I don't know, whatever, they tell me you have to drive very, very slowly. And it's not logic. Why they say drive only 70? Everywhere, the minimum is 90, everywhere. Why they tell me slow? This is very big road. Because I'm in the karma. Then they block me. Maybe in the past I blocked someone. And if I will drive faster than 70, even it's not logic, I will break precept. Because I break the law. I'm cheating the government. I'm cheating someone. Okay? So something will happen to me wrongly in the future. Why I have to drive so slowly? Because this is my karma. You understand? So they force me now to do some bad things or some unlogic things. If it's considered, this is, now I'm in the situations that I'm facing a karma. Okay? So normally I blame the government, I blame this or that, but actually government is 5 aggregate, it's nothing, it's non-self. It's just presenting my situations, say bad government. But for me, government not exist. It's just the people, which is 5 aggregate. And we consider them someone. So I have someone to hate. But if these situations bring me to break precept, I will not follow. Even they kill me, I will not follow. But if these situations will force me to do something which is not logic, like I told you, driving slowly, paying too much tax, I don't know, whatever, okay? So this, I mean, not the government force me to do this and they put their bad law. This is my karma to face with this. For example, I stay in Israel, I have to pay a lot of tax, for example. But if I have good karma, I'm born in Schweiz, maybe they give me money. So I not complain. I have to report, I'm working 2 works. So what happened? In 1 work, I have to pay more than 50 something percent tax. It means half of my work. I'm working for half price. But I did it. Because I was laughing. I said, I don't know, maybe I was cheating the government in the past life or this life. So I have to pay a lot to the government. And what they're doing, everybody say, oh, but they give it to the religious people. Why? Because there is a company out there, like a party in the government, and everything upside down. So they give a lot of money to the religious people. And but this is the situation in Israel now because it's our karma. So many people complain, why they take from me a lot of money and then they give it to the religious people that are not working, they don't do anything. Huh? Because why? Maybe in the past I cheat. So now the government is presenting the nature for me. So, but if the government will tell me, they don't talk about give me too much tax. They tell me you should go and kill your neighbor. I say, I'm sorry. You put me in the jail, you want to kill me. I'm not going to kill my neighbor. Because why? Because killing my neighbor, it's law of the Dharma. And this I have to follow. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You see the difference, huh? It's answer to your question.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
For example, when here are very poor people and they work a lot and earn very small money, and then after work they go to gardens or to others and work again, and then they need a little black money, we call it. And I would say yes, the it's okay for me. It's okay that he earns black money. But of course, when you say it like this, it's not okay because the poor government doesn't get tax from that poor man who is working in factory, earns very small money, and have 3 children. They want to study, or the school is very expensive, of sometimes in Germany, and it's in Germany, for example, that's not really justice, if you think that. And so I can understand that man who works for his children and earns black money after work.
Yeah, but according to the Dharma, you turn it back. This is opposite. You don't put the ending like this, you should put the ending like this. It means that these people, they are poor because they cheat the government, because they are dealing with black money. And they don't do black money because they are poor. The ignorance brings them to do bad karma. So the bad karma brings them to the bad situations. So they are in the bad situation because they make in the past bad karma, but now because they are in the bad karma, they are forced to do again bad karma. So they are staying in the circle. They are actually staying in a circle.
Yes.
I have a fire in my house, so I want to take revenge. I put more sticks of wood in my house. So because you put the wood, that's why you have more fire. You understand? This is opposite. Turn back, because you normally, I understand you. Why? Because these poor people, they want to survive, okay? But if suppose they have to, I don't know how to take it. For example, okay, suppose you are walking on the wood and suddenly you have rain. So how to stop the rain? To take water from the river and to throw to the sky. So you have more water on you. You understand? You have water because you threw water on the sky, and then it will be upside down. Something like this. I don't know. I try to think about this. It's a circle. They are poor because they cheat the government in the past. So now they're getting bad karma. So they have to stop it. It's the same like someone want to kill me. Why someone want to kill me? Why my life is in the risk? Because I was killing someone else. And what I'm doing now, I'm going and killing the other person. So in this moment, I produce another bad karma. So again, next life, again, someone want to kill me. So that's why the Buddha said, even if someone will come and cut your limbs, cut your body, you should not think anger about them. This is not my teaching, he said. Because now he come and cut your body because of your bad karma. And if you produce anger, it means you produce bad karma again. So when the bad karma will stop, you don't agree that you have bad karma. You give the responsibility to the government. You don't take responsibility why you are poor. So you produce bad karma again. So again, you will be poor. Understand? I was in these situations. I was working 2 works. I was taking care for disabled person. And in the same time, I was working as electrician. I was working very hard. Very, very hard. From the morning till the evening. Because I work to work, I have to make like consulting to the government, to go to the tax and to declare that I'm working into work. So what they tell me, in this work, you will pay ordinary tax. In this work, you pay more than 50. It's mean, come on, what do you mean? I'm working for €2. It's not reasonable. But I was laughing because I already was in the Dharma. I knew I just paying my karma. I want to work with disabled people, even I don't get any salary. I want to produce good karma. And even I have to pay bad karma in this time, let me pay bad karma. This is win-win game. But other people, what they say? No, why the government? I should not declare. So when they don't declare, they make bad karma. And then what then? So then you don't get out from the circle. I understand you. Because why? People look like this. They don't look like this. Difficult to do Dharma. Understand?
Thank you.
Welcome. Bitteschön. Anyone want to ask something about livelihood?
Hi, Prof. I have a question.
Please,
Actually, I mean, I don't know how to word this properly. You know, like when you're doing some activities for the Dhamma, like for example, when you're helping monks to like acquire land for building a place or something like this. I wanted to ask you, like, when I think maybe it's not directly related to right livelihood, but there are like many things to consider, right, in this. Like, because I mean, right now I'm helping one monk from Nepal. He wants to acquire this land where the Devadaha Sutta was preached, but it's very difficult because there are so many people asking questions and so many people who are against it. And when I'm dealing with these people, I get so angry sometimes. And then they say that like a monk, some of them say a monk shouldn't do this and like this, but I think in the Vinaya it's not so, right? Isn't it?
you see, the monk himself, in the Vinaya, is not going and buy lands, but according to traditions, for example, Ajarn owned lands. People give him lands and things like this. You do these kind of things is good for you to do, but you need to be patient because of bureaucracy. See, if we talk about livelihood for the monk, because I said that the monk also working, and I give example how the Buddha referred to himself. He said, "I also working." So the monk is working for purification of the mind and teaching the people Dharma, and he should not deal with like a magic, looking for future, reading minds or reading future for people, or giving them some different kind of mala or magic things or whatever. This is considered to be a wrong livelihood for the monk. Okay, but nowadays sometimes the monk want to take actions and nobody really helping him. So we have to do
Yes.
it by himself. Understand what to do. For me, when I was in Frankfurt, if me and Tuot, we don't go and buy a copy machine, nobody will do it. How can we give the Dharma? Difficult.
Mhm.
We have to go almost every day to shop, to buy things, to copy, to do, print books. You see, even the books for chanting, what you are chanting, this is what his name was, Pa Klaus, he did it. So all the time, computer, you have to understand. So sometimes you have to take things, but like I said, the important is the intention. You know, when I used to go to Frankfurt, to all these big shopping malls, and I know people, they delight on it. People, they like it so much. But for me, I knew I just go there. Better for me to be in the cave, but I must do it. So I
Yes.
ask the people to walk on the Dharma. So the most important is the intention.
Mhm.
Because you are a lay woman, this is very good that you are doing it. But you have to be patient because it's bureaucratia. Some people like it, some people they don't know how to do it.
Yeah, because I was helping him, but it's very difficult to get documents and so on. And from the other side, people are saying that, I don't know, we are lying and so on, but we are not lying. And
Normal, very normal. This is bureaucratia and things like this. You are meeting with, you have business, you have a problem of business. You don't have business, you don't have problem of business. You are going to establish buildings or whatever, then you are facing with a problem of established buildings. You don't establish buildings, you don't have problem. That's why for the monk, if you want to overcome suffering, the best way is just to leave all these things, to let go, and just to consider about practicing. But some monks, they are thinking about Eightfold Paths, or they say we should do good. I want to build pagoda. I want to do this. I want to do that. Some they thinking about study. They have different access. So they say, if I will study in the university, then it's also wisdom. Some they say, no, we have to build temples. Some they say, no, we have to do this because they want to accumulate merit. Okay, so they have different opinion how to access to the Eightfold Path. But if you think about this, the Buddha said to Ananda, all you have to do, don't think about my body. You have just to practice to purify your mind.
yes, actually, I was thinking about this because I got so involved in it and I felt like I was moving away from my practice as well. And then I realized I also need to put some boundaries because practice comes first, right?
Yeah, but you have to go middle way according to your karma. You see, I have mothers here in Israel, and this I cannot. For example, we are building here also like rooms, okay? And I'm
Yeah.
electrician, so I know I can save a lot of money here if I just do this. So I'm just doing it. I'm building the electricity in the building. I have the license to do it. I allow to do it, so I just do it. And then this is like a dana,
Yes.
merit and dana. So there you see, I'm working.
Mm.
But they say no, I don't do anything. And then a lot of waste, bring electrician and a lot of problems and good quality, not good quality. We know what we are doing. So I say, okay, just doesn't matter. Let go. Okay, I'm practicing anyway. I'm turning the screwdriver. I know turning. I go up the ladder. I know right, left, moving, touching, cutting. So I'm practicing during the actions. And this is the right livelihood. I'm turning the electricity into the right livelihood.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you so much, Prof. Lots of merits to you.
Welcome. Intention is the best. The most important is the jatana. It's a condition in the mind while you are doing it.
Yes.
Anyone
Thank you
else?
so much.
Welcome. Good. So if no question, I say thank you very much. And again, I'm wishing for all of you that all the merit you are gaining, all the good things you are doing, all the faculties, the paramita that you are collecting will be beneficial for you, will be conditioned for you for Maka, Pala, and Nirvana. So you can overcome all kinds of suffering, get rid from all kinds of suffering, bodily and mentally. Thank you very much.